This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. This is episode 950 of this show. 50 episodes till 1,000. First job search show I've been able to find in iTunes to cross that threshold. My other show, Job Search Radio, about 450 episodes. It has the second most in iTunes that I've been able to find. And this show today is about a situation where someone wants to change jobs after 6 months. They're concerned about whether to do it, what to say, how to explain it, stuff along those lines. It's no longer a common problem, but it is a problem nonetheless. Hope you find this show helpful. Hope you give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people discover the show. And by the way, you can follow me on Facebook. My page there is nobscoachingadvice. Let me restate that. Facebook.com/nobscoachingadvice. You'll find information far more than what I'm able to release daily of my podcast, videos, articles that will help you find work more quickly. So now, let's enjoy the weekend and get on with today's show. So the question for today is, what are good reasons to give potential employers why I'm interviewing after working at a company for only 6 months? You know, I find this question fascinating because it begs the question, what's wrong with the truth? What's wrong with this job that's prompting you to consider other things? Seriously. You know, when you think about it, if the issue is discrimination and you filed a complaint or discrimination, let's say it's just discrimination, you know, you have to hide, I don't want to say hide it, but there's a certain dance that you have to do. But the way this question is phrased, I don't get the idea that that's the issue here. I get the idea that this is a fairly traditional job change, and as such, you can give fairly traditional answers. So, for example, you've been working here for 6 months, and you've discovered the commute's too long. I thought I could do this commute, but it's eating me up. And, you know, in winter, it's only going to be worse because the snow will make it unbearable. That's a good reason for changing jobs. The work was misrepresented to you. You basically say, you know, I was told the work was going to be one thing, but it's something very different. You know, that's a very valid reason to change jobs. I need to make more money. That one is a less valid reason because, frankly, you know, you knew what the money was when you started. You could have said no. Generally, the truth is going to be the right answer. And you don't want to have to try to remember what the truth was or remember the lie was that you told in order to get this job. So stick with the truth. I think it's going to serve you a lot better. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways to engage with me. First of all, I just want to say that I no longer do recruiting. I coach people to perform at a high level. So again, I no longer do recruiting. But if you visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, look at the tabs on the top and you'll see a menu of choices for you. First of all, you can hire me to do a resume and or LinkedIn profile critique, interview preparation, helping you with a salary negotiation, answering your question, advising you about a decision you have to make about job offers. That's all there is an option. I can do a job search makeover with you where we critique everything you've been doing in your search up until that point and come up with alternatives. If you're relatively early in your search, we can do a complete coaching program where I work with you from beginning to end. It's in half-hour increments, so it doesn't take a lot of time in each session, and that's another way you can do it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing with folks who like the show and are interested in my help. Lastly, I also want to mention I've got a lot of information at thebiggamehunter.us, and at times it seems like it's too much. So you can look at the best of my material at jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Again, that's jobsearchcoachinghq.com. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, hope you have a great day. Take care.
When we listen to the radio, we never agree on the station.
Classic rock.
Hip-hop. Pop. Guys, quiet. The one thing we do agree on, we all want an awesome free phone. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 free phones of your choice from brands you love, like Samsung, Motorola, and LG when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Free phone requires port. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and terms and conditions.
When we listen to the radio, we never agree on the station.
Classic rock.
Hip-hop. Pop. Guys, quiet. The one thing we do agree on, we all want an awesome free phone. That's why we switched to Metro PCS.
Stop by Metro PCS with the whole family and get 4 free phones of your choice from brands you love, like Samsung, Motorola, and LG when you switch. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Coverage not available in some areas. Sales tax not included in phone price. Free phone requires port. Excludes numbers on the T-Mobile network. See store for details and